Hey, this is Michael again from Spark Modz. This is the third and last video in the series about the Voltaic 120. Just want to give you a little bit of background on this, a little bit about me, and what you can expect from this product and if you order it. I am a full-time student and I built the Voltaic for personal use. Right after I started mods, my buddy told me about the Raptor board and I said, hey man, this shouldn't be too hard, I'm going to build one. And I came up with this after different trials of different buttons and different layouts, and it was, this was my mod and I loved it. And then I got more and more requests for just people around town that wanted one as well. So I said, okay, we'll call it the Voltaic 120 and I'll be Spark Modz. It was just something to give it a name. I've always believed that there's no real point in producing a product that you're not proud of. I've worked for 12 years as an automotive mechanic, and the motto was, you do it right the first time. And I stand by that in this area as well. I don't feel like throwing something together and selling it to make money is really the ethical thing to do. I know that the e-cig market is growing rapidly and there's a lot of demand for high-powered devices, and I really think it's awesome. However, I'm more focused right now as being a full-time student. This isn't a get-rich-quick type deal. I just, had so many requests for this, I decided to start selling them online, and I enjoyed it. It's a hobby of mine that I can, hopefully make a little money to help out, pay for school, and if so, awesome. If not, well then, that's why I'm going to school. The case is black. It's a ABS case. I thought about going with an aluminum housing, but really the ones that would work everybody else did, and I really wanted something different. It's pretty thin, fits in your pocket nicely, it fits in the cup holder well. There's a couple issues with it which I don't really like, is that because it's so thin there's not a lot of surface area for the bottom. When I get the cases, they're actually rounded, and I mill them down so they're flat and you can actually sit it down. However, it's not the most friendly in standing by itself, especially if you have a heavy tank on top like the K-Fun. It's really top heavy to fall over. So I just be aware of that. The other thing to be aware of is the tabs on the inside of the case are somewhat flexible, and if you run a button top battery in here and then switch to a flat top battery, you'll find that maybe the device seems like it doesn't work anymore. Sliding the switch all the way up will show no voltage, and all the way down it won't fire. And this is simply due to the tabs being just compressed a little too far. This will also occur possibly if you drop it. The batteries can slide and overcompress these tabs. If that happens, you simply bend them back out. I've only had this happen to one customer. He dropped it and overcompressed the bottom two tabs and pried them back out. Worked great. I've done it on mine, just switching from different batteries. But you just want to make sure you have a nice resistance, sliding it in and pulling the battery out. If you ever have to adjust these tabs, make sure you use a small flathead screwdriver and bend out right here, behind here, and just pry it out just slightly. You don't want to go too far, and you should be good. The other thing is, if you over tighten an atomizer on here, or over time, this outer stainless piece of the 510 connector could loosen, and you simply just want to tighten that back up with either a big flat blade screwdriver, or what I found works really well is the curved end of a metal ruler. It fits in there perfectly and it's really wide and you got a good piece to hold on to. You just want to make sure you use the curved end so you don't eat up the plastic here. The button will change for future models. It'll be the exact same button without this ring around it. This ring is an LED ring, however, the only way I could hook it up would be that it would light whenever you push the button, and I didn't really like that. I wanted it to only light when it was in fire mode, and the only way to do that is with another diode, and I kind of like it without the light. The screen it's a green LED. If you saw in the previous videos, the previous models possibly had blue LEDs, and which I kind of like the most. However, after I came out with the greens, a lot of people said they liked that a lot better. So future models will most likely be green here on out. Other than that, this is about it. I'm working on a couple other prototypes right now, an aluminum one, and it still needs some revisions. I will probably post up another video just going over the prototype that I have right now and possible ideas for the future. If you're interested in purchasing a Voltaic, you can contact me at Spark Modz Vapor on Facebook or sparkmodz@hotmail.com, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks for watching.